What's up, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America,
Planet Earth.
We are back with another edition of Bar-jutsu Live. Oh, where we go? And I am Jim. Everybody knows me as Jim in the pineapple shirt. Bitch with a hat. That's what they call me at work. Bitch in a hat. They do. With
It
me
makes sense.
is that it does make sense. It makes a hell of a lot of sense. But we are here post assassination attempt, and with me, one by one, the beautiful, the talented, the muscular, the redheaded, the physique, piss her off and rip your dick off, Miss Layla Paige. What's up, girl? We got the one and only, the man who needs no introduction yet. We give it to him anyways because he's a fucking crybaby about it. The one and only GothHop Aaron Romeo.
What's up, everybody?
He came out. He's like, oh, and then the one and only, the best, the best blonde in the show ever. Your hair looks so nice.
Thanks. The card is on a different side on
I don't know. It's all like 80s, 90s stuff. The lovely, the talented, the funny, the always insulting Miss Amanda Nene. What's up?
Oh.
Guys, we are here post Saturday. What was Saturday's date? 10th, 13th. I can't remember. Oh, shit. It is. Yeah, I know, right? And we are after a big event. And Aaron Romeo not only was excited to talk about this today, but you were there.
Yes, I was. Yes.
So before we talk about what's going on, we got some, we got a special little video. It's gonna come in a little bit, in the middle of the show.
I love this song. Sorry.
Valance said it. We got a little segment. Valance said it. He's got a topic he wants to talk about, and we will get to that. But without further ado, because I know you were dying to talk about this. And dying, I say, to stress that word. Mr. Aaron Romeo, what is in the news?
Well, as we all know, Saturday was an event in Butler, PA, where that was, a rally, Republican presidential rally with Donald Trump.
We're not getting our stimmy.
Not yet.
Thanks, Butler.
Coming eventually.
Thanks, Butler.
But,
all right. Okay.
Yeah, the rally
was all over the place.
People,
a lot of people.
Thousands, I don't know the exact number. And wonderful event at first. Very hot that day. Very extremely.
Man, if I've ever seen a build up for a fucking show,
it was.
It was exciting.
Yes, it was.
And then something happened, and you were there.
Sunburn. Yep.
It was worth being sunburned.
Yeah.
You were.
Are you gonna tell the story?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you were part of something historic. You're history making. This is going to go down in history books. People are going to be like, there was this douchebag in the crowd. And it's going to be in like social studies, like 6th grade social studies. They're like, what the fuck is Aaron Romeo? Not to take the spotlight off of you.
I'm tired of being part of the social studies.
I know, right? They're going to be like, where was Aaron Romeo whenever?
Where's Waldo? Little Aaron in the crowd.
I know.
With that look on my face.
So what happened?
Well, me and my friend Robert, coincidentally, Robert, he does music too, long story short, whatever. We're having a good time taking pictures. At this point, we're up further towards the front, as close as possible, and we hear like, and we're like, oh, somebody's setting a prank. We thought, okay, or fireworks went off by mistake. Someone set them off too soon, like as a celebration thing. Or maybe it's a prank. We're thinking like, okay, someone's joking around, whatever. And then we hear more shots on, and then people start running, taking off, running out of nowhere, like a whole bunch of people. And then cops and Secret Service come running down. And they're like, get on the ground, get on the ground. And we're just like, okay, we're still standing up at this point. So we're like he said, we're a couple badasses, but like whatever you want.
I'm trying so hard to give him. He wanted so bad to talk about this. I'm trying to let him get his story out.
But yeah, and there was like someone that tackled their girlfriend. This is kind of a funny part. Like 30 seconds, 40 seconds late, they tackled their girlfriend out of nowhere. We should have caught that.
Trying to look like a hero.
Yeah, it was like okay.
Okay, so
But
for those 6 people that are watching that have lived under a rock for the past 30 years, please tell them what happened. Let's start with that. What happened on Saturday?
there was an attempted assassination on the former and future president
Oh, that's a bold statement, but okay.
Donald Trump.
He couldn't remember the J.
Well, that's everyone. I just went with.
All right.
Dramatic.
He was. He's all dramatic about it. He's all wide-eyed and everything. All right. So, you attended a political rally, campaign for Donald Trump.
I had
During-
I had the war paint on.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I did.
During the rally,
It's in there.
there was an attempted assassination, and there was a kid from Bethel Park, and he was shot and killed by Secret Service.
Yes.
And you witnessed the whole thing. You see that?
Yes.
See how I took those 18 seconds to explain what was going on? But I like how you were painting
You
the
didn't
picture.
have the passion.
We didn't see
He
the
was
other-
so passionate. That's why I gave it to him, because he
the
was
other,
like, he's all excited. His
Yeah,
nose is running. He's probably got an erection. Can you check for that?
Yeah.
But he survived. The not that everybody doesn't know already, but so Trump survived the attack, and it was by a fucking miracle. At the last second, he decided to turn his head and point at a chart.
And it's like, yep.
He said, "Yeah, this chart, it's old." And as he turned, the bullet whizzed past. It snipped his ear.
Could you imagine like what would happen if like he actually did like get him? Like it's just like I'm always like one person that thinks, but what if?
Well, what's funny about it, I say that too. What if he would have went 1 millimeter? They said 1 millimeter to the 1 centimeter.
Or
To the right, he would have got it.
For
What's I hate to say the word funny, but what's funny about it
I
is
say funny
he funny
If,
he.
if it's
Yeah,
more
like, not like
disturbing.
What's crazy is so this kid, this Crooks, he was 20 years old, but in high school he went out for the rifle team and he failed. He didn't make the team because he was horribly shot. So he
Must have been down practice.
exactly.
the last
So
couple-
so he missed that. He got kicked off the team because he couldn't make it. Couldn't make the cut. Joined the gun club, which I think it's the same one I belong to. Because if he's from Bethel, which is not far from me, it's got to be.
James.
I don't want to say the name of
in
the.
the same class.
Yeah, I don't want to say this. Yeah, okay. I don't want to say the name of the shooting range that he belonged to, but I'm guessing it was the same one. And he went there and practiced. He practiced and practiced, practiced. Imagine that. You fail out of high school, not failed out of high school, but you didn't make the rifle team. And you go and you practice. And you build up all this hatred, all this anger, all this angst. Then you're like, this is my moment in the sun. I'm going to prove to everybody that I belong on that team. Son of a bitch.
And he missed still.
And I
he
fucking
still
missed
did. That's why
3
he didn't make
times.
the team.
But
That's why he didn't make it, dickhole.
Honestly, there are a lot of people I dislike, but not enough to shoot somebody.
Exactly.
You
Like,
gotta
I
have
don't
some
like.
hate.
I don't hate anybody in the world that much.
Yeah. But I still don't understand the motive. And they don't either because he.
I mean, you want
He
to
was
kill
a-
the president? What's
He
the
was
other
well.
one?
He was a. It's weird though. He's a registered Republican, and he posted on social media. He said, "I hate Republicans and I hate Donald Trump."
I heard that it was a bullying
Okay.
aspect.
I
and
did
he
hear
was
that.
very much
I mean, he
bullied,
looks
and
like
he
a
looked at
super
Trump as like the
insane-
biggest.
Well, they said it's funny you said it. They said that his nickname in high school was school shooter,
He looked like a school shooter. I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
but he was bullied a lot.
It's a
So-
terrible
And
nickname.
it sucks too because, and I'm not saying he did what he did, and it is what it is. But it sucks because his neighborhood said he was the nicest kid. He walked around, he was
That's-
quiet.
That
that's
seems to be
usually
how it
how-
goes nowadays.
And that is why, and I've talked about this before on the show, fucking hate it. The whole bullying shit, it's gotta go.
The excuses people throw around
Right.
too, like they think like, oh, what's the reason? People always want to use an excuse for when something like this, or they'll blame music, like you listen to heavy metal and you know,
Yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah,
and
right.
they're like,
But, like,
okay, that's
when I was a kid, I was bullied because I was a fat kid. I still am a fat kid. Look, I get titties. But I was bullied until the point that I got big enough and I started lifting and I started doing martial arts. I was like, I'm not getting bullied. I'm not doing it. I mean, I got bullied, even my brothers, my sister. But enough was enough, and I stopped it. So even in like high school, I would bully a bully. If I saw him getting bullied, I'd be like, "Hey, what's your problem?" Because I started playing
That was
football.
me. I like to
Yeah,
bully the
I started wrestling. I started playing football, and I did all that stuff. And I was like, "If you got a problem, why don't we do something about it?" They're like, "I don't have a problem with you. I got a problem with him." And I'd be like, "Why?" Because he's half your size. So I get it. I think you need a little bit of bullying to make
To
kids
grow.
to grow, but they go to an extent. When they go to a point where they're getting on social media and they're like,
Yeah.
McDonald's,
I don't ever
it's
understand.
uncalled for.
I don't understand.
You know, and like the extent of bullying. Like I'm not saying everybody's got to get along. Not everybody has to get along, but to an extent. Like you can be in school and you'd like, what are you looking at, dickhead? All right, kid called me a dickhead because I was looking at it. Okay, whatever. To me, that's enough. All right, make him a little tough. Call him a dickhead. All right, you want to be a tough guy in front of your friends and everything. You want to be funny. That's cool. But stop. Know when enough is enough. Don't call kids school shooter and shit. I am not
Yeah.
justifying what he did. What he did is absolutely wrong. And he deserves what he got, and that's fine. He should have known better. A 20-year-old kid should have known. You don't climb off a fucking roof and shoot the former president. You don't fucking do that. Do something. Do something else. If you're gonna be an asshole about it, all right, learn to fight and go pick on a fucking bully that was picking on you. All right, better yourself.
Go be a teacher.
Yeah, right. Go
So you
stop what happened and be
Yeah.
like, listen, I was bullied and this needs to stop. Do something about it.
yeah, be a
Well,
positive.
supposedly bullying is like it's supposedly like when you're projecting your insecurities or something else.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like I just don't understand where that stems from. You know what I used to get bullied for? Having bigger muscles and a big ass. You know what everybody else wants these days?
Bigger
muscles
muscles
and
and a big ass.
So
I want a big ass. I got a tiny ass. I have no ass at all. So, but yeah. So you were there. You saw it happen. Did you see the shooter?
Not quite.
You didn't, but you saw the building and stuff.
And the building, yeah, heard it. Like it was loud
So
and clear, so it had to
Yeah.
be like
so much more stuff is going to come out of this. The fact that they were within 150 yards, 130 yards, nobody should have been within 300 yards of that place, that location, with a fire. Secret Service dropped the ball, and everybody needs to lose their
I guess people were watching him like the second he
They
walked
were.
in, They said he
They
was
saw him
suspicious.
30 minutes.
That's when they should
They
have
saw him 30 minutes
walked him
before.
off the
Platform. It was
property.
like a
That's when they
tiny
should have
little
walked him off the
skedaddle.
property.
But they 30 minutes before they were like, "There's a dude up there doing something."
That's when they should have gotten
And
him
then-
the first time and just walked him
right,
off the
and then what was
property.
it?
And be like,
It was
you're
either-
being suspicious.
I think it was 86 or 96 seconds before the first shot. They were like, "Officer, there is a guy up there with a fucking gun." And the cop was like, "Yeah, okay." So he sees him and he goes up, and the kid turned around, I guess, pointing the gun at him, and the cop was like, "Oh shit, go!" He couldn't have radioed and been like, "Oh, hey," he said,
And because of that, somebody died.
Yeah, the second that they saw him being suspicious, that's when he should have been escorted out.
I mean, I'm fucking ready. But just everybody dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. But I mean, love him or hate him. Okay, if you're not political, it doesn't matter. But to get shot in the middle of a rally and then to get back up and be like, "Fuck you," just like with the anger and the motivation that he had, and he even said
That was
afterwards,
some gangster.
it was.
That's some
Yeah.
50 Cent shit.
That was some warrior shit right there. I mean, that was like, that was like wife beater shit.
Yeah, that's
That was
50
that was
Cent
hardcore
shit right
thing.
there.
But
that
that was,
the guy flicking the camera.
Oh, yeah.
You are. He's like,
but it was, but just to have that happen, and to survive that, to know right away, a bullet just fucking ripped my ear off, and I'm still alive. I shouldn't be here. Because any other politician would have been like, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Yeah.
Protect me! You're supposed to protect me." He stood up. He was like, "Get out of here!" That was incredible. That alone, that shot, that picture of him raising his fist with the flag behind him, that Just one hit in November.
I mean, that happened to my dad. A bullet flew past his ear, now he's dead.
Oh, you
Or
see,
he has bad hearing and one.
but isn't that crazy though?
Sounds like a buzzing dream.
But he said that shot changed everything for him. He rewrote his speech that he's doing at the RNC right now. He's rethinking like his path forward for stuff. He's like, that was an eye opener. And then fucking Biden calls. You know, Biden asked him, "Why'd you turn your head?" Like it was on TMZ. They're like, "Yeah, Robert Kennedy Jr. was like, what did Biden ask you?" He goes, "This dude asked me why I turned my head." It's like, how fucking, what a piece of fucking shit. Unreal. So you survived. Well, go ahead. What?
My only thing is, I think whichever president does, like,
I thought we were running.
I agree.
like, why do we keep getting 70-year-old men?
But
running
this is
for
why,
office?
and this is why I
When
like
the election, when the age to be president is 35.
exactly, and this is why I like that JD Vance his pick, because he's younger, and now he can learn the way that it's going to be, and you can mold that. You can say, all right, well, because now if he gets in there for 4 years as vice president, he could run and potentially be in there for 12 years, and do what needs to be done.
Because I'm not good at my history. Besides Abe Lincoln, who died while they were in office?
JFK.
Yeah.
JFK. Who else?
I'm like, that one slipped my mind. Like, history was one of my worst subjects.
But I think quite a few. I want to see like six of them or something like that.
Really?
I'm not exactly sure, guys. If you're watching the show and you want to know, go ahead and put it in the comments.
I'm not at school
How
for a
many
long
presidents have
time.
died in office?
But I'm like, if that's my only vote, I think so. I think we should have a president that has some sort of military background. I think that should be a must. That's
I
my
thought that was a requirement.
No.
No, it's which I think should be a requirement.
Oh, I thought it was.
And we need to stop having presidents
So
running for
anyone can
office
run.
at 70 fucking years old.
I like what they used to do. Back in the beginning, you had two candidates that were running for president. When whoever won, the guy who lost was automatically the vice president.
Vice president, yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
it.
that was still a thing.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, it used to be two guys would run, they would debate, they would do their shit. And if you won, you became vice president automatically. So even though you guys were against each other, you are now working together, working on both of the policies.
okay.
So you're compromising. So I had a policy for this, I had a policy for that. All right, let's compromise. Let's come meet in the middle. I think that's fucking brilliant, and I don't know why we got away from it. I really don't. So, other than that, what else is going on in the world?
Well, I was thinking of someone else. Is there? I know a girl that was there too, called her Paige, Brittany. She was behind Donald Trump, sitting with her family right behind.
Was she the one with the phone? She the one that signaled the shooter and then had her phone?
She was near her though.
Did you see that?
Like her,
Did you see that? So there was a woman directly behind Trump.
And inside,
She had a sign, and she held it up, and it said like "Fire Biden." She was like, and she looked, and as soon as the first shot went out, she went, no reaction, no nothing. She dropped her sign, and she's going.
Isn't it crazy that the first thing people do is pull up their phone?
But she, like everyone else, is going, whoa, what's going on? And she was like,
somebody's always got to get on camera. Isn't it the wildest thing? First thing that people do is pull out their fucking phone. It's kind of shame.
It amazes me. I don't go for the phone. I go for these. Put your Dukes up. I got some fucking Dukes. Well, what about Brittany? She was there? She giving out free hand jobs or something like that? You just mentioned that she was there.
I mean, yeah.
How was that news?
Experiment.
She was right behind Donald. That's what his
met
news
the guy.
was.
So she was a lot closer. You're saying
she met the guy with the blood all over his shirt.
the doctor that
was that interview. Yeah, shoot. That's
terrible world that we live in right now. But hopefully it gets better. All right, sports. Nothing's going on.
Sports, NFL season's come, training camp's coming very
That was
soon.
live.
It was coming.
Very soon.
So excited for you.
How about wrestling? I hear your mama, whatever you call her. Mommy's back.
She is.
What a skank.
Supposedly she's not 100% medically cleared until next month.
Until her penis grows?
Till SummerSlam. So, but I think she just like, well, I just got married. I need to get back in the ring somehow. So I think she's just doing promo cuts. So
she shades her Adam's apple.
Shut up.
I think she is one of the ugliest women I've ever seen.
I think she is a beautiful androgynous guy.
I don't even want to say her fucking name.
Oh, that's a big one.
She's
I don't even know
androgynous. It's a
who
great
we
word.
even talking about.
Androgynous goddess.
This woman that looks like a
I'm
dude.
literally about to pull up a
Alright,
picture.
This woman that looks like a dude.
I feel that we've had this conversation
She's
before.
Hey, Rhea.
Rhea Ripley.
We
So
did
there
have
you
this
go.
conversation
Yeah,
before.
she wears like black makeup and she wears like cowboy boots or combat boots. No, personally,
That's her?
No, that's not her.
I'll tell you
That's
right now.
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you right now. Any,
I think she's not.
I don't think I'm
I'm
just middle.
I'm gonna
I'm not gonna say she's.
I'm gonna
like
say
your
this. I'm
favorite.
gonna say this right now. Any muscled up skank that wears combat boots needs just to be shit on. Oh, hey, what's up? I don't know if we could pan out of these boots there.
I was like, go ahead, continue what you were saying.
Wait.
I don't here's my thing. Okay, I don't watch it anymore. I have no right to shit on it because I haven't watched it because it's on my whatever. But I've caught certain parts of it, and I've seen her because everyone was talking about it. Every time you turn on Facebook, it's blah blah blah. You know, and I'm like, all right, well, let's see how good this girl is because it's all about talent. Nobody can talk on the mic anymore. The days of cutting the promo are
good at everything.
no. Days of cutting the promo are fucking over. You
Talk
put a
about
microphone in anybody's hand on fucking WWE,
Don't
it is
talk about
garbage.
mic.
It's trash. So she has no mic skills. I'm like, all right, whatever. So it's like, all right, maybe this girl is the bee's knees. She's the shiznit. So I watched part of one of her match. She couldn't wrestle for shit.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
keep those opinions to yourself.
I'm just saying. I don't know who's running the training facility out there anymore. It's fucking.
You know what?
Shit.
I think you're still running.
But it doesn't make any sense. And I've made this complaint on this show before, and you know what I'm talking about. Nobody tells a story anymore. The moves don't make any sense. Any moves that they do in mid-match should be finishers, and everybody should have a broken neck when they leave that match.
I don't supposed to think this isn't the attitude era anymore.
Oh, they need to bring it back.
I think that's what they're working.
That's why they're going to Netflix
Yeah.
because they're gonna uncensor it.
There are titties everywhere.
It's gonna be great. You're too young to know this.
You're gonna
You
see
should.
titties again.
The Attitude Era when D-Generation X came out
I remember
was
the Attitude Era.
fucking phenomenal. When you would be, are we doing shots?
I don't know. I was trying to get her attention.
I remember the Attitude Era, but yeah, no, boobies everywhere.
It was phenomenal, especially when they were coming to Pittsburgh and I would be at shows. Like when Triple H would get up in the ring, he would just point out, and girls came to the show, just be like, I want Triple H to pick me. They'd be like, woohoo! And I'm like, that girl just did that on live TV. I'm getting excited about it again. There's a reason I'm getting excited about it. But that was when wrestling was wrestling.
No, I remember DX.
Like the 80s, yeah, the 80s was really good. When it came to technical wrestling, storylines and everything, 90s, it still stayed good. They kicked up a little bit. Storylines got a little bit obscure, but they were still funny. They were entertaining. But the acting,
Attitude Era was top notch.
it was
top fucking
it was
tier.
phenomenal.
Yes.
And I don't, like I said, I haven't watched wrestling legitimately since 2003. I stopped. But man, from 96 to
You are
2000,
so
I know, 96 to 2003. I don't care if my mother died. Sorry, Mom, I love you. If my mother died, her funeral was on a Monday night, I'd be like,
I can't, that's Monday Night Raw.
all right, let's do there you go. Raw is kicking off soon. And then Nitro was on. Raw. You don't even understand.
Attitude Era was.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it just died. It just went right off the cliff. I don't know when, but it just, around, like I said, around 2003, I was like, this sucks. Right when WCW died, ECW died, everything was gone.
You know what I was doing in the early 2000s on a Monday night?
Drinking.
Up and getting drunk like motherfuckers do. Not sitting at home watching bad acting.
No,
Nerding
you
out
gotta understand.
wrestling.
Hey, for me, it wasn't all about entertainment.
2003?
Like what?
8.
So for me, it wasn't about watching the entertainment. It was nice. I was amused, but for me, I was doing homework because normally I would watch the show and I would get ideas for move sets, and then I would go travel on the weekend and I would be like, hey, I'm going to do this thing. My big thing, I loved. My big thing was always I'd shoot you off the ropes, hang on, come into a knee, and I would rush leg sweep. I was like, oh my god, I love. I always had all these move sets that I did, and it was great. And I would watch new things, and I would combine them, make them. Now it's just shit. Who does a moonsault 30 seconds into the goddamn match? And don't even get me started on AEW.
Yes, let's not get him started.
AEW, I thought really had a chance. It's
But they canned me, so there went their chance.
their shit. That shows you how fucking terrible they are. The fact that they fucking got rid of you.
Literally the very first and only female security. I think it's because I got too much of a fan club.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. But
As a security guard, and
Dude.
My mint looks like a ghost.
but we totally took the spotlight off. Aaron was like, if you guys could have seen it, if we had the camera running beforehand, he came running in here full speed doing
Yeah.
jumping jacks. I thought he'd get nut all over the fucking set. But I took it away from you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What else is going on? Any deaths in India?
Oh, Shannon Doherty passed.
Oh,
Richard Simmons,
No, Brew!
I know.
Jacoby Jones, wide receiver, and
Charm is
former
my shit.
NFL receiver, Jacoby Jones.
Richard Simmons, Dr. Ruth.
Your
Dr.
favorite,
Ruth,
your
Shannon
favorite
Doherty.
woman that you were heartbroken by? Come on. The Shining.
Oh, Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot because so many of them died so quickly. Shelley Duvall, I was huge from Popeye to The Shining to Roxanne. I was to Time Bandits. I loved every movie that Shelley Duvall was in. As a big, I loved Shelley Duvall. I thought she was great. I thought she was funny. I thought she was gorgeous. I know she had that skinny girl look and everything. It was like, but I just thought
I can see the appeal.
she was gorgeous. Like when she was out, there's a lot of pictures of her, and she would go out like on the town, you know, and they like paparazzi would take pictures. She was gorgeous, and now she's dead. So she's gone, but everybody's dropping off. It's terrible.
No, it comes
Well,
in
they
threes.
they just.
This season comes in threes.
Does come in threes, but they've been doing fours,
Mhm.
sevens, 12s,
Richard Simmons died the day after his birthday.
death. Right?
That always
Aaron
happens.
Romeo?
That always creeps me out.
Aaron, I don't hear much from you. Let's hear some more from Aaron Romeo. What's going on? Life.
Yeah, sure.
Any new women? Anything
Yeah,
like that?
I talked to a couple of them, I guess.
Do you pee in the
Like,
shower?
yes, I did.
Yeah, what is it with you in this question?
I don't know. I'm just
Yes, I
curious.
do.
Guys, we want to know. Layla Paige would like to know. Do you pee in the shower? Whether it's your shower or somebody else's, she wants to know. So leave a comment in the box below and let us know if you piss in the shower. If you do, she's got some questions.
I'm just curious. Do you pee in the shower? Do you know Andre the Giant used to shit in the shower because
All the time.
Oh, that's disgusting.
All the time.
That is
He would
disgusting.
pay the housekeepers extra, but toilets were too
I mean,
small,
I
so
can
he had to
see
poop in the
being
shower.
in the shower, but pooping in the shower crosses.
I used to know a guy. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding. It's not me. I used to know a guy that when he would get in the shower and when the hot water hit him, this was at work. This was years ago. Whenever at the end everybody had to shower, he would he would be in the shower. Hot water would hit him, and he'd automatically have to shit. So he would just shit in his hand and go out and throw it in the fucking toilet.
No.
Nobody would ever shake this dude's hand. We were like, dude, you're disgusting. People like, what is the matter? I'm washing my hands off. Anyways, you're like, you're fucking sick. Get out of the shower, go shit. People like, I'm right here. It just comes right out. Blah. Fat fucking slob. I'm not even gonna say his fucking name on camera because it's disgusting. You know,
Well, maybe
that-
you should, so
we used
no
to
one
call
else
him-
would
we used
shake
to call him
his
shithead. Like, hey, what's up, shithead?
I mean, do you
That's
remember,
original.
remember that movie Jennifer Aniston was fucking taking a Devlin? What the hell is that movie called?
Taking a Devlin.
Where Adam Sandler and fucking
Go with
Jennifer Aniston pretend that they're married,
Yeah,
and they
just
go
go with
on
it.
this
Oh,
like
is that
just go with it? Yeah,
I
it's one
never
of my
seen that.
favorite movies. Taking a Devlin,
I've never seen that.
because Jennifer Aniston had an enemy in high school. She got tired because I gotta take a crap, I gotta take a shit, but Connor's taking a Devlin, and that was the woman's name. So.
Well, listen, we have a little segment right now. It was sent in by Valance. Yes, he's still part of the show, even though his schedule conflicts with ours. So guys like him, Cuddy Jones, Billy Bada, they're still all part of the show. Occasionally they will send us a little video. So Valance has a little segment called Valance Said It. and he's got a question for the week. So we're going to go ahead and play the question, and we'll come back and talk about it because I think this kind of it's kind of like you. All right. So here you go. This is Valance with Valance said.
Hi, I'm Valance from ValanceDidIt.com, coming at you with another segment for Valance Said It. So today is going to be short and sweet. My question is, why are dad bods all the rage now? When I grew up, people wanted to be like or be with men that look like, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, even Johnny Depp. Like, he wasn't a big buff guy, but he was like, lean. He was slim. He was fit. But now that's not the case. And I don't mind it because, I'm developing a dad bod of my own, and, obviously it doesn't look like that's going to hurt me when it comes to attracting females. So my question is, why? Why is that the trend? Why are dad bods so accepted now? I mean, I understand, the people I mentioned of the 90s are the male equivalent of, unrealistic body types, the equivalent of like Barbies and Playboy models for women. But, it was still a thing, and now it's not, and I'm wondering why that is. So I have my own opinions about why that is, but I want to know what your opinion is. Why do you all think dad bods are more and more acceptable than the previous trend of, buff, fit men? So, I'm Valance. I said it. Feel free to respond via Snap. Valance _did it. Or if you're looking at this through the Bar-jutsu broadcast, feel free to comment through there. Eventually, ValanceDidIt.com will be up, and I'll be looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say on there. But for now, Snap is the best way, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So I'm Valance, and I said it.
All right, guys. So before we get into this discussion, I want to welcome back our favorite bartender, the lovely Danielle from Butterfly Bartending, and she is back with her infamous shot of the week. Go ahead, Danielle.
My favorite long shot. It's raspberry vodka with a splash of watermelon, and it's up with Red Bull. Our first long shot ever.
First long shot ever. Cheers. Hey, welcome back, Danielle. All right, cheers.
Sip on it if and if anybody wants more Red Bull, I'll be more.
Oh,
That was really good.
I'll sip on it. Like,
Guys, if you want to try one of Danielle's patented shots of the week, make sure you stop by Scarpaci. She's here Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday nights. So come on up. Tell her Bar-jutsu sent you, and she'll hook you up with one of her shots a week. Also, if you are having a private party, catering, whatever, make sure you check out Butterfly Bartending. She will give you services, and she'll give you a smile. Beautiful smile. That beautiful smile from best of the week. Oh, that was really
Actually, it was adorable.
delicious. It's tasty. It's lovely. So, getting back to the discussion at hand, we are talking dad bods. Valance was saying if you weren't paying attention to the video, which I know you weren't, don't yell at me. You're about to.
you'll know when I tell you.
So the question is, why all of a sudden are dad bods popular? I know, like, for instance, what's that dude's name that's poking Taylor Swift? Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce.
Okay, so he's kind of got a dad bod, right?
No.
No, he's got, he's big.
He's big. I don't think he has like the dad.
Aaron Romeo, you kind of have a
Dad bod is more like Seth Rogen.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
I have a dad bod.
Dad,
I have a dad bod.
dad bod is Seth Rogen.
Okay. Or,
A little extra cushion right there.
all right, I have that going on. I don't have a six pack, but I got a
It's
keg.
cool.
I'm ready to tap that shit
You're
because I am like that.
Yeah, showing your muscles.
like
But his question is, why all of a sudden is that the it thing? Because back when he was growing up and when I was growing up, the it thing was I want to look like Arnold. I want to look like Sylvester Stallone. I want to have that fucking ripped look and be all chiseled. I think it's still a thing, but my thing is, I think dad bods was always a thing.
Well, I think it's not necessarily a thing. It's just it's attainable.
Those are what I see is also that apparently dudes with dad bods are more approved. And it's not really not much competition. Like how you said earlier, you typically don't want to date a guy prettier than you.
Yeah.
So would you say that a guy is more honest if he has a dad bod?
No. It's just I think too with women, the guy has a little bit of then the women should feel more comfortable with their insecurities.
Guys with six
Like with my midriff, like the world can't handle my midriff. So I gotta have a dude that got a little bit screwed.
Ever since the guys with the six pack and the washboard out, or supposedly
Wouldn't it be great if Layla came in here one day and she's like, "Here's my new boyfriend." He was just a fucking fat slob, fat old fat fatty. I'd be like, "Way to go, Layla! Way to lower the bar. Way to drop your standards." Look, she's like, "This is funny because that would never happen." Look, not right now. Aaron Romeo was like, "Yeah, I guess it's not gonna happen."
But
I mean, I'm sorry, the rule is you gotta be in the gym.
I get it.
Like, I regularly, I'm the one that goes to the gym like few times to several times a week. So it's like, I'm sorry, you have
90% of the built perfect guys are terrible. They are just
Because they're
concentrating on
narcissists.
themselves. Okay, they don't care.
They have that narcissistic attitude, and they're always going to have one eye in the mirror and one eye on you. And then one eye checking. They got three eyes. Penis.
the third eye.
The third eye down in between the crotch, the urethra.
You want a dude who's like, "Hey, do you want to supersize that?" Yeah, of course I want to supersize that. Those skinny little abby guys are like, "No, I gotta go have my protein powder for this," and blah blah blah. No woman wants that.
I mean,
I think one woman wants it.
Well, you know what? You still want to eat though.
Yeah, I mean, I still eat.
Yeah, but she eats dick.
I wish.
But I mean,
I haven't been getting any.
doesn't that get we'll get back to that one because we've been still trying to get contestants for win a date with Layla Paige, but we.
I eat them all alive.
I would just assume that gets disgusting after a while. Like I see myself in the mirror and I'm like, who wouldn't want to sleep with that? I'm like,
I think it's the whole I beholder thing.
See, to me, wouldn't personality go a long way?
Yeah.
Because what happens? What happens when you're really okay? Here's a great question. You find a dude, right? He's fucking chiseled shit. Okay, he's ripped. His nippers can cut glass, and it just fucking. He has -% body fat. He has so much. He gets into an accident.
He gets old,
and he gets older. He gets arthritis. He gets a belly. Are you going to leave him because now? Well, you know what? We've built a relationship for years, and we got along, but he just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. I'm not buying it. Yeah.
No, I think women do that. Women are very much like.
Let me ask you this: you get with a guy that's like that, so you have to maintain that, and for how long? See what a dad bod is. What if
literally take care of yourself?
You got a dad bod.
It's about like, hey, you're trying. Hey, you're doing this.
All
I
right.
think it's about.
So let's say you meet a guy.
Put forth an effort into
Let's say that you meet a guy with a dad bod and he's got a great personality, and you convince him, hey, let's start working out. He starts working out, he gets chiseled. Now he decides he doesn't want to be with you anymore. He wants a mom bod. You gonna judge him?
What?
No, but I probably cut his dick off and make him eat it.
That's not fair. Because you only dated him. See.
I thought you said he had a dad bod.
He does have a dad, but he's got a great personality. This is
then he gets in shape and tries to leave me.
What if it's glandular? Like me, I have a dad bod because I have Hashimoto's disease. Look it up; it's a real thing. But like, you can't judge a guy for that. If he's the funniest dude in work, you're like, holy shit, this dude makes me laugh so hard. I piss a little bit whenever he talks. But he's a fatty.
I'm sorry, but we're not spending time together, putting in the hard work to get you into better shape, and then you're gonna fucking leave.
What if he's the guy? He's the guy of your dreams. He just happens to be a fatty. He brings you paperwork that says the doctor says glandular problems. That's why he's fat. You're just like, sorry, dude. God said fuck you, so I'm gonna go with something.
Establish time so exempting.
Give him some of those water pills you were talking about.
Oh my gosh. I just don't think it's fair that you judge a dude because he has a fat.
Yeah, but guys judge girls for the same exact reason.
So
What do you mean? Why
So
is it not fair for you
Listen,
guys to do
I'm
it?
gonna put this out there right now. Man was first. Then you ladies came along and took the little rib out of Adam, and you were like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, and y'all stole the apple and ate the
No.
apple. No.
She ate that shit. The woman ate that shit.
Why do you have the Adam's apple?
She is because he was first.
Uh-huh.
It was his apple. And that bitch was like, "I'm gonna take a bite out of this shit." I don't give a fuck what that snake says. I'm just saying,
Stupid.
women. I literally was going for something so outrageous to get her to go.
And steal our hearts too.
They took our rib.
Or rib.
Yeah.
They stole
You
rib.
guys are such suckers. Dude. You want to talk so much trash about women this, women that, but no. It's pretty.
Well, isn't that what we're supposed to do? Well, you're so I don't know. I just think that's so fucked up because
No, because you know what? You guys judge us by everything. I think men judge women 5,000% more than we judge you people.
that's how it's supposed to be.
You know, it's okay. You know what?
You've never.
He's a little chubby, but
Hey.
you know what? He has a nice face. So he makes me laugh.
Have you ever
We
heard
can
the
look
term?
past it.
Okay. Have
You guys are like, no.
Y'all
She
nitpick like
She,
a
no, she's at 36.
She's got cellulite.
No, yeah.
All right, you ready for this? I'm going to ask you this. Have you ever heard the term, and don't answer yes, because you're just going to say yes to me. Have you ever heard the term trophy husband?
Yes.
Yes.
He lies. Ow.
But no,
I just got poked in the eye by your nose because you lie so bad. It is trophy wife. There's a reason it is
No,
trophy
there are trophy guys.
because your job as a woman is to look good for
So you're so they
I am taking a fucking hold tonight, man.
So you guys are just allowed to get all fat, dumpy, and smell, and like
Yes.
poop in the shower, and we gotta stay pretty.
Yeah, look at Buddha. That motherfucker.
He was Buddha.
Exactly. And he's a dude. He's
You
a
dumb
dude.
again.
Hey,
I love how we're just like, oh hell no.
I'm telling you. Trophy wife. Trophy wife. There's no such thing as a trophy husband.
You know what happens with trophy wives?
They leave. They sleep with the next door neighbor.
Yeah.
They sleep with that trophy
They also
side.
pay escorts that are 30 years younger than them. Skanks.
They sleep with the next door neighbor or like the older the neighbor's older kid.
If anybody's wondering why I'm talking like this, because I was recently diagnosed with cancer and I know I only have suicide. I'm kidding. I don't have
You're
cancer.
gonna be praying for that after the show.
Honest.
I'll get Layla.
I know, right?
Not me. I'm tired.
Aaron Romeo, you've been so quiet all day. You're just soaking in. Well, listen, I'm glad that you survived the round.
We are. That's
But
scary.
if you didn't, you were one of the unfortunate ones, which, rest their souls. I'd still talk shit on you. I'm like, oh, we miss Aaron Romeo, that walking, talking pile of fucking crack shit.
We're just gonna blow up sex doll. So it looks like Aaron.
Oh, shit.
With the eyes, too. The eyes.
And the
You know what I'm going to
That
do?
would be a bestseller on
We
Amazon.
talked about this before. We were going to buy one for the show. Because those sex dolls used to be like $5,000. They're only like $800
That
now.
was my first show.
oh, let's talk about the blow up one.
I think, but no. I'm going to get a sex doll. I'm going to make it look just like Aaron Romeo. I'm going to rape the shit out of it.
I'm not surprised.
I just want to see if he was paying. I always said that to
Aaron's
see.
like, I found that.
I just wanted to see if he was paying attention because he's looking out there for some reason. I said that literally as a joke just to get his attention, and he's looking out there. What are you looking? You're making me nervous. Honest.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, just have a show August 8th in Morgantown.
Oh, we're jumping right into that. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Festival. It's like an art festival going on around town.
I have a dentist
performing?
appointment that day.
Are you doing Cellar Dweller?
No, no cellar dweller.
Are you gonna watch me dance?
Are you gonna do
Not even
Watch Me?
Not even
Dance, which I
birds.
think-
Not even birds of prey.
I
I think
can't-
I'm doing determination. No, I'm doing it's nothing.
I can't believe you still
Okay,
haven't
Bree.
sued. What's her name? For Watch Me Dance.
Okay.
The Barbie chick?
Oh,
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
No, she was dancing the night away.
Yeah, but she steals your line. You had Watch Me Dance
It's like-
years ago,
Yeah.
and she says it exactly like you say it in your song.
That Dua Lipa.
That's copyright infringement. You could be a millionaire right now, but you're not. You're standing here touching your nuts on the
With your
table.
dad
Nobody
bod.
can see it on camera.
The question is it okay to have a dad bod if you're not a dad?
Yes.
Is it just a
No.
future baby daddy bod?
No.
Well, because I know
It's
a lot
not.
of I know a lot of guys who have dads.
Uh-uh.
So a dad bod is just kind of like a
No.
little bit of.
I will
like,
go on
extra
record
belly,
and
right?
say right now, if you have a dad bod and you don't have a kid that you know of, that is unacceptable. Because there's no reason. The dad bod to me, dad bod is
The baby weight that's the
Yeah, the guys
earned
have
it.
scary.
You've worked 16-hour days. You've paid the bills.
Okay, so
You've
you're on
done-
your feet all the time walking around, so
you're-
you shouldn't have the
You're
job.
busting your ass. You earn that bod because now you're doing shit for your family. You're getting them on vacations. You're putting a roof over their heads, food in their fucking bellies, clothes on their back. You earn that dad bod. But if you're a lazy sack of shit that sits at home and plays video games all fucking day long, you do nothing with your fucking life, and you're like, but I got a dad bod. You should go fucking hang yourself in your closet with your fucking belt because that's ridiculous. There's no reason. If you are single and you're alone and you're like, fuck it, I don't care, I should have a dad bod. All right, that's fine. But don't fucking judge women whenever they don't want to sleep with you because you fucking are too lazy to get off the fucking sofa. Wow, that's
Look
a
at
strong
you.
fucking-
You're like
Maybe not the whole
Dr.
hanging, but I.
Oh, okay, I agree. Yeah, that just pisses me off. That was a fucking.
That was what we were
That almost
saying.
felt scripted, yet it's not. But that pisses me off because I see that all the time. I see guys that just walk around like fucking swabs,
Yeah.
and you're like, well, how many kids you got?
And their
I
white
don't know,
beaters
kids.
with their pineapple shirts with
Yeah,
their
what
bellies
the
all
thing's
hanging
fucking.
out.
Hey!
Go to the gym
Yeah.
at least a couple times a week. Just
I go twice a day.
just to get a little bit of exercise.
Sometimes.
2 times a day.
Just to get moving, a little bit of activity in your day. Like it's not ever a bad thing.
So what you're saying though, like I can use the excuses that I earned my mom bod.
Yes,
Is that okay? Like so guys, if I say to a guy, like
Yeah,
if a
but you
guy's like,
don't have
oh,
a
you chubby.
but you
And
don't
I'm
have
like,
a
I have a
bod.
mom bod.
No,
I
you do
earned my
not.
bod.
Don't you do cycling like you stay at?
Yeah, I work out all night.
Yeah.
I'm just fat. I'm going for menopause.
You don't have. This pisses me off. The two of you, neither one of you, you don't have a kid, but you know of anyways. You don't have a mom.
Like, never
Well,
been
you
there.
know what? I was always super skinny until 40. 40 hit, and it was like, cool.
But that's natural. That's like the end of the race. You've reached the end of the race. You can do whatever. You can take shit in your
the end
pants
of the
if you want.
race. At 40,
That's it.
It's like you can take a shit in your pants if you want.
so
you
I
just
can
think
just
it's dumb.
now poop my pants and do whatever I want.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, ah, she's over 40. That's okay. It's acceptable. You have earned the right to do whatever you want. You have a kid.
Really?
You have a full-time job. You're a successful woman.
Why shit in the shower when you can shit your pants?
I'm gonna go
Or
home.
in your hand.
I'm gonna go home and poop in my shower because now I can do whatever I want since I'm 40 plus.
This episode went way off the charts.
Next week,
I don't even know how we got to
to
where we were.
crop top.
Do it.
I'm gonna embrace the mom job.
You embrace it. Layla Paige, what do you got going on? Anything coming up?
I got a photo shoot on the beach tomorrow.
I'm excited. Very excited. Can I say where?
Erie.
Erie, PA.
Nice.
To do a photo shoot. We're excited. We can't wait. Bar-jutsu cannot wait to post those pictures on Facebook and say, you know.
A alternative with some beer, cowgirl boots.
I wonder what kind of beer she's going to use. You can go and vote on it on her page, or you can just say, fuck it, she's going to drink. Well, I don't know. But I'm glad. I'm very happy for you, Aaron Romeo. You got August 8th.
Yeah, crazy. I'm aiming
Love
for
it. He's like,
crazy. Yes, August 8th.
That's my
Morgantown,
favorite.
West Virginia.
I love Morgantown. You know what? I might go because I love Morgantown.
I'm a fan of Morgantown. I don't care.
They have a great bar down there that I will go to after I see you.
I'll free. I'll be. If I'm hoping, of course, it's gonna be wireless mic. I'm gonna run up down the street with my microphone.
Just go.
If people know how I perform, I'll disappear with the mic as I'm performing. I'll be like outside, over there, come back, and
I'm excited.
I'll miss the
I'm excited for you.
August 31st is the tentative date for the roast.
Tentative.
You know, freaking roast.
The roast of Aaron Romeo. It's only been moved 3 times.
Like,
but
exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna add. Oh, Jesus Christ! And I'm gonna add that to the roast. I'm like, is this the right date, or are we gonna move it again? Fucking tearing you for it. Amanda Nene, what do you got going on? Whole lot of nothing. And yes, you asked the question, and I have the answer. We have the pins ready. We are ready to go. We are finally gonna do at the pub. What is it? The go. Jesus, I'm blanking on it now. The eater, pub and eater.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. All I know is they got.
Yeah, the puck bowling tournament.
I got the trophy at my house. I'm ready to.
We got the big Hulk trophy for the puck bowling. That is going to be sponsored by Iron City and Meineke. I'm super excited for that. So check for the dates. It's not going to get once we set that date. It's not going to get changed like the Aaron Romeo roast. They're not going to be like, oh, we're going to postpone it. But we did. We finally got the pins in, and they got the game fixed.
Organize it.
We're doing it.
I've
We got
been
the puck
ready
bowling
since
brought to
we
you
went
by
there.
Iron City Beer and Meineke. Actually, it's brought to you by Meineke Car Care of Pleasant Hills and Castle Shannon and Iron City. So Meineke is first. They're the ones that brought it to us and said, do this shit. And then we got Zubru August 3rd. Oh, I'm back at Zubru. Hopefully you guys will make it. It's a
And I'm
Saturday.
going to be drunk.
And I'll use Aaron's word tentatively. I may be coming out of retirement for one last match. And if I can pull it off, it's going to be for the Mon Valley Heavyweight Championship belt that I lost like 20 years ago.
Make sure the paramedics are on standby.
It'll be like George Foreman coming out and he won the title.
Thank you for that.
Reference.
I'll go in with my life alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, click, 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 click. It's actually pretty funny. I might have to bring one in. Guys, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I want everybody to be safe from all of us here at Iron City here and Bar-jutsu. Drink responsibly. Why not? To fucking see you next time.